What do you mean we have to watch another season of this BS? Now, I know there are some people that defend the One Punch Man Season 3 animation because the story is good, but at this point, it's just unbelievable. It really is, because what do you mean we're getting another core? We're getting another core. When is this coming out? Tomorrow? Like, there's just no way this is going to look any good. We're literally gonna get the fight, the specific fight, spoiler alert, but we're getting the Garo versus Saitama fight in outer space. We're getting this panel animated. We're literally going to we're giving the responsibility of JC staff under Bandai Namco to animate this. By no means I am not angry at JC staff, but at Bandai Namco, because who in their right minds thought it was a good idea? At this point, it just feels like it's up, like they're just doing it out of spite. Now, I can joke around and say that they're going for the actual source material, not Yusuke Murata's art, but one's art, the actual creator, or the one that makes the narrative or story of One Punch Man. Yusuke Murata, he's just the artist behind One Punch Man. He's the bronze, or he can also be the brains, but he is the literal cherry on top to the One Punch Man. Because if you've seen One's art style, it kind of looks a little goofy, but that isn't to say that he's a good storyteller, because if you've watched Mob Psycho and if you are keeping up with the manga of One Punch Man, you know exactly how great this chef can cook. But literally at this point, One Punch Man Season 3 Core 2 is not going to look any better. I jokingly said that it's going to look like similar to One's art, but yeah, no, it's definitely going to be terrible. The thing that I fear the most is that they've already added some retcon stuff within this season. I fear that they might even retcon this season as well. They might add some retcons into this season. I mean, Galaxy Garo was a retcon fight, but depending on how things go with this staff, it probably, we won't get this Galaxy Garo fight whatsoever. And this post I 100% agree with as well. I think this might be the first in history where everyone collectively gets disappointed over a continuation for an anime, and I'm all for it. It should have ended here. I mean, we don't have any news on who's picking this anime up, but I can only assume, since it's saying Core 2, that it's within the same, under the same people, under Bandai Namco, and as well as under JC staff. Makes zero sense. 1, they don't have the budget. 2, they don't have the scheduling. 3, they don't have the right people for the right series. So all of this is just not going to look good again. It's going to be a rinse and repeat, if not worse, if they have the same scheduling. Now, here's the thing. If they take their time on it, if Core 2 comes out in the next 3 years, I'm all for it. I can wait. But if it's tomorrow, if it's literally next year, if it's within the 2026 anime catalog, I'm going to lose my mind, because it just definitely does not belong there, nor should it have ever existed or come across anybody's mind. Now, I will say this, though. This is through a leaker's account. I am not totally sure. I'm totally new when it comes to different leakers or scouting them out. But this is a very reliable source from what I've seen through other countless accounts, as well as on social media. So you can only assume that this is probably true, although I really am crossing my fingers, my toes, my booty cheeks are tense. I really don't want this to happen, because if you really just do look at all the panels that are within this season, oh my gosh. What's gonna happen? Is JC staff never gonna see their families again? I'm all for boycotting Bandai Namco. I wish JC staff would boycott Bandai Namco. The JC staff themselves aren't even happy with the results that they are putting out, because we've seen in the past, one of the staff members, I think the head director of One Punch Man Season 3 and JC staff, has completely just quit the internet, deleted all social media accounts because the backlash was too much. The other was other tweets regarding the entirety of JC staff, saying that the more backlash that we give out, the more negativity that we spread, the more that the animators are just gonna stop. They're gonna give up and just give us worse and worse quality than we've been receiving. Now, I'm not going to lie, there have been some cases where the animation has been fairly peak, but if we're comparing that animation to the animation that we want to see within this fight, it's not going to be comparable. It's not going to be satisfying. In fact, I think it's just a better idea if they pull the fan animation from a YouTube channel that I'm showing you right now and just insert that within this fight, because there's just no way that JC staff is going to pull off the things that they can possibly think they can. And it's not their fault again. It's just the scheduling is not for them. I mean, like, look at this plea for help, and it literally just not going to look pretty. So yeah, let's just hope that this is just one big prank done by Bandai Namco, because again, I don't want to experience this. I thought I was already getting put down on out of my misery, because I made countless videos. I made a video previous to this one about saying that I'm not even mad at Bandai Namco. I'm just disappointed and sad by the results that we've been getting on one of the most highly hyped animes of all time, because it's been gone for 6 years only to get bullcrap. But I think I'm just angry and frustrated and sad. I'm more than disappointed. If there's any levels to disappointment, I am in the highest one, because my gosh, dude, this is a slap in the forehead. Oh my lord, I can't believe that this is actually happening. Now, I'm not saying that in the best ways possible. Obviously, I'm saying this in the most terrible ways possible, but please take it back. We don't want it, man. We don't want this. We literally don't. I feel like T-Bait has done a better job than this. I feel like Blue Lock Season 2 has done better than this. And I know Blue Lock is under Bandai Namco. I don't know even what other projects is Bandai Namco focusing on, to the point where they're just doing whatever, pulling whatever out of their ass just to give whoever the responsibility for One Punch Man Season 3. I don't know what games they're developing. I don't know what other animes they're focusing on. There's just no reason for us to receive this low of a quality. The thing that frustrates me the most is that they've taken care of other animes that have looked fairly well, not extremely awesome, but fairly well in terms of animation. And they did again. It's just comparing those series to this one. It just makes me really sad to see the fact that One Punch Man is dying right in front of our eyes. Just put us out of our misery. I don't want this series to go downhill. It's already at the lowest of the low. Yeah, man. Anyways, just if you want to experience another show or another series that's similar to One Punch Man in terms of writing, or similar to One's storytelling, I highly recommend Mob Psycho. It's a series that's already over. If you're not a fan of it, then I don't know why. I mean, you should be a fan of it. It's a really good story, but I don't want to end this on a sour note, so I'm just gonna bring this up right here. The Helios rap has been stuck on my mind for the longest time, and then I'm not talking about the original one, I'm talking about the remix one, because the ways are adorable. And dude, like, could somebody just make an extended version of this? I need this to go on for as long as can I even find this on Apple Music or Spotify? Because I need this, and I hope that something like this can hopefully be converted into the game. I don't know if that's possible. I really don't see it happening, but hopefully it does get Side Game's attention and be like, you know what, we like that. Also, please bring Brightest Heart into the freaking Uma Musume Pretty Derby game. I need that. I really do. And I mean, that's all I really got to say, guys. I'm disappointed in Bandai Namco. I mean, I'm further disappointed in Bandai Namco. Let me know what y'all guys think. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. And if you like what y'all see, why not drop a like and subscribe? That does help around on my channel a lot. Anyways, if you made it this far, appreciate y'all for hanging around, and I'll see y'all next time. Adios, guys.